Hi friends, scenthound here coming to you with 24 by scentstory. Okay, scentstory is a bit interesting because this company I can't seem to easily find information about it. Of course, many say it's a niche brand, but you don't find much story about them in the internets. So if anybody knows about their background, it'd be great to hear about it. But let's focus on the perfume here. This was launched in 2010. How to say, this was hyped up over time by various social media influencers, and I got it not because of the social media influence, although it made me aware that such a brand exists, but because somebody passed a sample to me and I said, hey, this smells quite nice, gives me some how to say, reminds me of Pakora Ban 1 million to a certain extent because of there's some gourmandi touch to it. Their choice for a niche house to partner with 24, which is a TV show, is a bit perplexing because it adds to the cost. But I mean, I leave it to the judgment. They must have a good reason to do that. They did that, and now it's popular. I don't think due to its association with any celebrities or shows, but I think due to the perfume itself. Okay, some say they smell some raspberry berry kind of a smell. There's in the opening. I agree. I thought initially it's grapefruit or some kind of berries. It just got that a bit of a fizzy, one of those grape soft drink kind of a feel as it opens up. But officially, in the notes, the opening is said agarwood or oud, guaiac wood, and jasmine officially, all right, and the mid of cedar, sandalwood, anise, and a base of amber, ylang ylang, and vanilla. Okay, so I think they might be hiding some raspberry or whatever berry somewhere there, unofficially at least. Nice bottle. Would have been great if they had a magnetic cap. I think when they put a magnetic cap, to me, it really conveys some sophistication, some classiness to the perfume. When in my collection, those perfumes which have a magnetic cap really makes me, how to say, motivates me more to use it. You feel the click, it kind of feels like, yeah, there's the kind of pleasantness to it. Okay, I don't know how much other people are into that, but yeah, I do enjoy a nice click to my tools and equipments and whatnot. So okay, the bling bling is gold. Okay, some might like it, some might not. Okay, put that aside. If you don't like it, just keep it in some black box. Okay, so that nobody can see it. It's all about the smell ultimately, anyway. Now, regarding its hype of being this very strong projecting stuff, sometimes we hear the old time OG perfume fans talk about these things like that uncle in Independence Day talking about, oh, I've been abducted by aliens and whatnot. You we laugh at it, but when I tested this on the field, I do agree that it became a skin scent quite fast. Okay, quite dilute. So I mean, I wasn't one of the OGs who got the earlier batches, so it's possible that it was strong in the beginning. Okay, business decisions probably. If I might be wrong, if it's just my theory. Okay, guys, start off with strong, and then over time, you want to improve your profits, and also there is a possibility there's some dilution, although I can't be certain. Okay, so projection and longevity is not great. Okay, it's quite subtle. Opening is great, but it quickly dries down, at least to me. Okay, to me. And I will do some kind of long range testing as well, and I will reassess the situation, as it were. So now another thing about this perfume is that I think it's a great introduction to oud, because many people just pick up a perfume which is like oud concentrate, and they like get turn off by it because skanky and all that. Yeah, maybe people, especially those who are not used to, I mean, if you're from the Orient and you used to all these incense and all these temple environments and the Middle Eastern areas, all those things, you probably, it's easier for you because you're familiar with the scent. But if you're not from these areas, you want an introduction to oud, you are better off with milder blend, so just a tinge of it. So this has oud, but I think it's not overbearing. It's blended well with the other gourmand stuff of vanilla and flowers like ylang lang and all these things. So I think it makes a great introduction. And if this oud you can't take it, then you better not go near any oud perfumes. Okay, oud for me is like a double-edged sword. I've both loved and hated, right? Because it's pleasant, but it can become unpleasant very easily. So it's something that you have to be careful in handling. Maybe something like duck meat. Am I accurate? Because I find a certain meat is very forgiving. Chicken and whatnot, you can just cook them easily. But certain meat, like I'm not a chef, okay? This is just like my whatever I experience. Duck, people screw up duck easily, so one might hesitate to order a duck because it can be good, it can be bad, it can go either way. Okay, so oud is something like that. Oud is like duck meat. Okay, look at my comparison. So it can go either way. So if it's blended, then yeah, I think it works. But just as a I don't know, I think a few years back I did sort of get attracted by a Middle Eastern house which just came out with the oud with no other much thing. I enjoyed it, I think, personally. I can't remember the name of it. It had this bottle that is like made of stone, the kind of stone. It's cold to touch. It was square black. It was like I don't know if I have it around. I think probably, I don't know. I don't think I have it around. Sorry, but yeah, before I got into collecting, I had that for a while. So my suggestion is go for blended. And for me, I like many blended things, fusion food, and any kind of things that's like even music when they combine certain genres. Like we used to have this rock and rap. I think Judgment Night soundtrack, for those you who might have heard that, there's like a lot of collaboration between rappers and rockers. And so I always enjoy blended stuff, right? There are always puris, soup nazis out there, but yeah, that's that. So I would recommend this as an introduction to oud. I recommend this for those who love gourmand. But those who want strong, long-lasting perfumes, I think I don't know what to say. Doesn't seem so much like that to me. At least the whatever the one I got. If I were to see, let me see if I can sort of see what is the whatever batch code or what it says, something 180241G, I guess, something like that. 24/18, I think. Okay, so yep, that's that. Yeah. Okay, so guys, that's my thoughts on 24. Quite a pleasant perfume, but how to put it, it could improve its longevity projection. Ironically, I sort of feel it needs some kind of a no. I actually don't think it needs marketing, because besides the efforts with the 24 franchise, social media people have already given it exposure. I think rather than marketing, they should improve the concentration of it so that it hits harder, right? And they have to fight, because there are lots of brands out there, Chanel, Dior, and all, who are putting out good products. So if you are lesser known, all the more it's a responsibility to ensure that your projection longevity is really top notch, and your bottle is okay, just that you need a magnetic cap, give it more sophistication, and then I'm sure that it will sell well. Okay guys, that's my thought on the OG 24. It's got lots of flankers, right? This is 2010 if I'm not mistaken. Not horribly priced, so if you want to expand your horizons, try out some gourmandy, woody stuff, go ahead. But be cautious that the longevity and projection might not be as it was hyped. But I guess it might vary depending on batches as well, so your luck might differ. Okay, so marks. Marks, what am I gonna give? 3 out of 5. I would have given a higher 3.5, or maybe even 3.75 out of 5 if the projection longevity is better. Bye bye. Bye.